Alright, so that was through that fog wall down there. I guess we'll kill Aldrich? It's gonna mess up a lot of progression, but screw it. Hive, Advent, Reinforcements, Resistance, Mox, all those stupid red flags. The elements of harmony. We must find the elements of harmony to bring peace to Equestria. Try to remember if I have a phantom memory of there being a fog wall on the elevator shortcut in this level. Can't remember if that's a thing invaders can use or not. There should be another fog gate out of Aldrich's house. Yes, for the princess room. I hope. I assume. It is, in fact, from My Little Pony. What do you guys think? Should we head in there and use the bonfire? It's gonna ruin our progression with Siegward, and there's a chance we might find his dumb gloves. Because the only piece of his armor we're missing. Progression's nonsense? Progression is nonsense, I just want to hear dialogue. Like, I want to hear him when he's walking up to Yorm. Talking about old friend. Like, that would be great to hear that dialogue. My Little Pony. Progression is nonsense. Alright, I'll search this area for items. You have the chance to restart Inuyasha, No Game No Life, My Little Pony, and you started Hunter x Hunter and Archer. A lot of good choices there. I love Hunter x Hunter, just be aware that eventually you're going to make it to the Chimera Ant arc, and the show's going to grind to an absolute halt. But before that happens, it's a good time. And of course, No Game No Life, a show that desperately needs a second season. Cut the church! A second season. Yeah, might as well get the items in here. Wait, I'll get the items when I jump down. The Chimera Antarc's not even on Netflix? Weird! How have they cut that up for Netflix? That's dumb. Why is not the whole show on there? You found Hunter x Hunter hard to get into? It does suffer from a lot of, as I call it, shonen bullshit. Or I guess as Tom calls it, and I stole that from him. Or did he steal it from me? I don't remember the order anymore. Whoops. Great soldier. But I enjoyed it. Out of all the shonen nonsense shows, it's on my good list. Oh, we're definitely taking the elevator up, but I might as well get the items that are here now. Because I'm here. Fuss steps. I think that's all of them. There's the item outside with the ladder. Which is not this way. The heck is it? Here it is. Is JoJo considered shonen nonsense? I think JoJo might be considered seinen nonsense? I forget if it's shonen or seinen. It censors a lot of the violence. That means it's probably shonen nonsense. I love nuts. They're great. I mean, it's a true quote. Has a lot of not shonen bullshit. It does. That's the thing. It has enough not shonen bullshit that it keeps me engaged with the show. But again, the Chimera Antarctic is like, oh, so painful. Sarky! I wonder what that key's for. How does one figure out how many quotes there are? There is a way to get the number, I just don't remember how. About your favorite Bakuman scene? Okay, shortcut. There's definitely not 999 quotes. There's like 100 and something quotes, maybe 200 and something quotes. Ah, yes. Alright, there's less than 200 quotes. Try 180. Whoa! 170. 150? Alright, there's definitely 140. Where'd you come from? Go this way first. Oh. Red bees. Great, Anonymous. Yes, I'm a member of Anonymouses. Oh, look at that! Man, Pope knows what's up. Do a funny right now? Boy, howdy! Video games are hard. It's God's Chinese food now. I remember that one. What with that being 2 days ago. Easy to remember. Man. Threw that Chinese food the sky. Sky Daddy. Excuse me, sir. New bonfire. Well, there it is. I do remember you adding the shonen bullshit quote. Can I open this door from this side? We'll never get to be inside this little tiny room. Locked away from us forever. Just watched two 12-year-olds try to make money at an auction for 6 episodes. Oh, I know where you are. You're right before the video game arc. Alright, I guess we'll just explore this whole area. Might as well do it in order. Begin playing the game. We'll just pretend we just got here for the first time. This is it, my first time here. Just started the game, just teleported here. It's crazy how I got all this high-level equipment, though. It's lost forever. It's somewhere in the 40s, like the 140-ish range. It's true, I do have a list of all of them. You broke down laughing at the Chinese food throw. You laughed way more than anyone reasonably should have. Because it went so far, it was so unexpected. Every other throw was very, like, pitiful and like, weak-armed. I was supposed to precede what you read, but you got drowned into quote spamming. In Bakuman, there's a scene where the two main characters discussing how a good author can make anything interesting. All that where one is rolling on the couch and the other one's mopping the floor. Good. Weatherbound has no scruples. It was during one of the late night tipsy streams, I imagine. Oh, it was during one of the late night tipsy streams. It's part of the late night bot. That's the problem. It's part of the whisper bot. Is crowd control broken? Oh right, the game crashed before. Yes, it is broken. Thank you for pointing that out. Alright, it is now up and running again. I forgot, anytime the game crashes, we have to restart crowd control. My bad. That was Mikalesh moaning from Bloodborne. The Last Blood. The Rambo? Dig Night Night Shopping Mall, White Crown of the Grand Duke. Red Bees. Rambra. My goodness. Oh my god, we're so beefy. Now I'm like a Gears of War protagonist. Dig Night Night Shopping Mall. Get out of here, you. My body can't get any puffier. Man. Hee-hoo, hee-hoo. We could probably... I'll get the next bonfire first, but we could probably get the items out there with the dragon. Yeah, screw that, let's just get them now. Maybe go get the hose. You hated Archer? And Arrested Development. I am confused about that. Those are two of my favorite shows. Archer in particular is such a good deconstruction of the spy genre. Ah, you're one of those people that doesn't like watching the cringe comedy. So like The Office, Parks and Rec. I understand folks that don't like cringe comedy. It is a particular type of comedy. The Office is the well, it's not the grandfather. It's like one of the major examples of cringe comedy. Ah, the Millwood Big Booth. Archer gets way better about cringe comedy later on. Archer gets way better written later on. Like, at first it's kind of a fun parody. Later on it becomes a much more smartly written show. Yes, the arcs are some of my favorite parts of Archer. Is all the weird directions they take it. Pam's cocaine arc was a good arc. I also like that they've gotten really experimental with the show. It's like they didn't want to fall into a predictable rut, so, you know, they became Archer Vice and Archer, Detective Agency and all that fun stuff. We got the second episode of the Archer Vice arc. It's a good arc. I like that arc. I prefer Parks and Rec to The Office, personally. Oh, out of those arrows. Damn. Well, keep on having these. Can I actually kill the dragon by hitting him with arrow after arrow? Yes I can. It's almost there. Got him. We got the Dragon Slayer. He actually just flies away. Like a coward. We'll kill him later. We'll get our chance. Yeah, it is fun that I got the Dragon Slayer from slaying a dragon. F class E. Youth. What happened here? Friend. Oh, it's one of the tree people. God, that's weird to look at. I don't like that.
Hello.
You just get youth? Yeah, that's how you get youth. All those conquistadors were looking for it. It was right there the whole time. Thanks, I hate it. Learn rock. You learn that rock right now, young man. They did have some pretty sweet hats. They did a lot of terrible things, but at least their hats were pretty sweet. Oh, I'm back to my default self. Man, I spent all that money to reverse my curse and I'm already hollow again? Oh no, I'm just really dirty. Whew. It's getting nervous. Oh, that's right, we could get our 5 free levels from Yol. But then again, I don't wanna go back to being beef jerky. Man. God damn. Range of that blast. Go get the other bonfire. Oh! Spacing. Iron Man! Everyone's favorite Avenger. It's not true. Captain America is everyone's favorite Avenger, let's be serious. Learn Rock is the dollar store knockout version of Jack Black's Schoolhouse Rock. Oh, there we go. Giant head, normal body. That's what I'm looking for. Good work, Ultima. You've done good work. Ooh, you prefer Iron Man over Captain America, huh? That's America's ass. He will give a bitter color. Alright, bonfire lit. You would prefer for them to stop making superhero movies for a little bit? I gotta remember, just because they're making these movies doesn't mean they're not making other movies. so I don't mind them making them. You've only ever seen Iron Man. Have you seen the release schedule for superhero movies? Yeah, no. We have a few more years to go. Like, 10 more years of superhero movies are already scheduled and have budgets in place. You'll never be free. Alright, let's go free my boy, because I think I have the ring already. The key! The key. Did I blow him up when I threw that? Or is he already dead? The Shield Spider! Chief Swami! I mean, I would watch Squirrel Girl. Tied a chunk. Did you know you don't need a parachute to go skydiving? You need a parachute to go skydiving twice. There you go. You met a Disney producer on a bus once? He was on his way to score some coke? You look like Dave Attell. My friend, how's it going? Oh, that's what your face looks like.
Ah, he is not a guardian. No, you're far away. And how? You should be a part of the excess ashes. It's amazing. If so, I believe you'll refuse. There is a children's city under the high walls. There are no homeowners, but all the older members of the undead.
What?
The old woman, Loretta's life. I will give her. I do not want a kind of donation. You'll do it to me. I'm confident to give you a good return. 2 carrots, as well as less filthy and royalty knowledge. What do you say then?
I think we've been propositioned sexually. Golf applications, please.
To me. Dead or grateful place. Promise to help you. It is easy to take the old Loretta into the upper floor. Shut down your job and I will make my way.
Blackbeard. One of the most feared pirates. Yarr! Alright, done with him. The upper floor is a fetish website. 2 carrots, man. Where are they going? Best part is I already have Loretta's bone. Oh, we haven't met Blanky 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 Man yet. But he wouldn't give me that key, so we just need to find that key on our own, I guess. Sounds like some hub plot, right? Hee-hoo, hee-hoo. Think fast, you two. Guess that guy already climbed up here. Smargun. Alright, what we got from you? Hard games. Got some press room. Back to the Future is tied with Kung Fury. God, Kung Fury's such a good movie. Some red bees. Fun and dancers. Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty due for a lore break. We got a lot of stuff to go through. I figure I'm gonna finish this area, we'll head home, and then we'll do some lore. The cars? Cars, the ultimate being. So many JoJo references in this game. Did that say Super Nintendo? Kung Fury / The Gamers are 9. Back to the Future 2. Back to the Future is 8, and the other movie is 1. What's the other movie? That only got 1 vote. Probably something really good. Super Nintendo Chalmers. Dragon, dragon, dragon. Captain Fantastic. Alright, never mind. Who gave him the rank of captain? I didn't vote for him. Okay, what we got over here? Great Anonymous. He ain't no naval officer. Just like Captain Crunch, that man's a lie. Fighting wheat. We're the super fighting wheats. Don't come at us if you don't want to get chafed. That was a bad song. I take it all back. Pretend it never happened, everybody. Ah, Great Eagle War. And in here we got assault t-shirts. Is that an assault t-shirt? My god. I thought those were outlawed. God, I was like, I gotta move. I gotta move, they're gonna throw the bomb. Oh well. It's a quick trip back. And I already got the item that was on that drop, so we can get the other chest now. You wonder if a moose with a broken scapula and a pierced lung can really sprint 1,500 feet right after. Probably. If they ask for your license, if you shoot their shins and run, you can get the state line by sundown. Dibs in your 9,546 souls. No, those are mine. Don't touch my souls. Those are my souls. Hope you don't turn into a giant monster. Wait, how do I get to that item? Ah, shit. I know we gotta jump. Oh! Can't see. Sir? Whew. We got it! We got his gauntlet. It was a drop from that guy! I'm glad we took a moment to kill him, jeez. Does that mean there's a drop from the other one that I should go back for? Anime Deep Grate. Those souls are still there and they're still mine. I've got any ideas? Oh! I think you're so fucking great, don't you? That's how you die. Not so great now, are you? A Pregio of Blue Steel is a pretty great deep anime. What a deep anime. Read the manga. Da 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 doo dee diddly dee diddly diddly dort. Gonna go get the other chest. Alright, what we got here? Ah, the Lobo ring. I didn't know Lobos had a nice little cameo moment in this video game that he plays all the time. One of those big Dark Souls 3 streamers, he got his own name in the game. Look at that. One day I hope there's a shake the box item in one of these games. Yeah, were you barking? You know, I could have waited and blown someone up in a cool explosion. But I didn't. Like a lame-o. Hail Mary! Yeah! It all worked out! Kobe! Hit the road. Oh no, not the other dog. Mistakes are being made consecutively. Get out of my face. I was in control the whole time. You ever call yourself arguing with yourself? Pretty much once a day. That's right, Cobalt. I told you these were my souls forever. Certain news. Another good house. Oop, Andrew must have a spider in his room. I can hear the vacuum. The Great Eagle War, Helm, Iron Dragon, Slayer. I'm glad we didn't go into the sewers in Irithel. Because now we could actually do the quest line for Siegward. Shockingly. Already killed this man before. We're done here, aren't we? That's all the items. Let's get out of here. Got all the items that were in this zone. We got a fog wall that takes us to a boss fight in there. Have you changed your dialogue?
However, will you use it now? The Ranger should look to laugh. But what do you know about Cinderella God? The legends should do it.
Rem Lazar.
Take for it. Wise and adequate employees are a stolen attitude of men. When overdrinked, it slides like a weak pig, then slides on a slide, so it blocks in the abyss of the cathedral. They make the main slag. Not for good, but for possibilities.
For possibilities.
This is probably the captain. But I ask, is there a way to surrender?
He is talking about Aldrich now. Because I guess we saw Aldrich.
The oldest method, located on the wall of Lotakura Fortress, is under consensus.
Lotakura Fortress? I think that's an Elden Ring location.
You need to see where it leads. If it's a stone there.
I'm sorry it doesn't say group of dots, because that's what it is. It's a group of dots.
You can use it.
Oh, damn it. Skipped the line.
No need to hunt now. Legion Fallon is a deceased traveler, guided by blood wounds, including Abyss. Korpak government was the first sign of the show.
Ah, yes, the Korpak government.
In fact, exploiting other bodies is the history of some cultures. The wolf folk
damn it, I was too slow.
To remove 3 altars to guard her. Even in the underworld, it is difficult to believe that they are special. Sorry for the soul of sadness.
Sorry for the soul of sadness. Can we go back to that line about
bodies is the history of some cultures. The wolf opens the door
exploiting
to
other bodies is the history of some cultures. Got some American history going on here. So that's gonna be like attributed to me, and like a year from now, someone's gonna bring it up and be like, what? T was +3. It was +4 goals. Take the jar +5. Alright, we're officially at take the jar +5. It deserves a mention. It's a good one, I agree. Alright, I guess it's lore break time. Seems like a good time for a lore break. Pop some bones in my body. I don't got anything new here. He speaks Philippines, we've read that before. We do have some new souls, though. Like the spirit of the slave night girl. One of them is very strong. The soul of the hero girl, one ghost spirit, is very strong. With this, it is possible to gain many souls or convert them into their true power. Your grandfather requires a shadow of the soul in the blood of a red slave, but he knew he was not a champion, and the spirit of the topic would probably ruin him, and he knew he did not want to return safely. Fun and dancers. Create an angry dancer. One of the spirits that were blown was very strong. Use it to get a lot of souls, or convert them to get your true power. Pope Sullivan relinquished his sword to the Queen of the royal family and ordered him to act as a dancer before becoming an official knight as a knight. Lord of the Wolves. One of the spirits is extremely strong. Use this to get many souls, and to take them from the real power. The Wolf of the Carthus of God adds to the spirit of an unfinished dream. Good lord. And after that, nothing new up here. No new rocks. We did get new keys, though. Sarki is new, and so is Sirkan. Cells that have large and much more. Lothric did not let loose insurrection, and these special thieves could rescind undead wall of the Accord. But they are willing to do whatever they want on the hill to hide the men disguising the ground. That's like that's 50% intact on Gale? Yeah, it's pretty close. You have a mission to kill a deer from 220 yards away. You only shot from 210. Time to start over. And then we got Sarki. The key to the oldest Irithel box. The first song was a good man. The cells were raised on the legs of men. I think we could do the entire quest line for our good friend, the Onion Knight. Because this is the ring to the oldest cell. This is Greyrat's key. This is the tower key. We're still missing the key for the buddy. Oh, he might be here right now. Jail cells have man legs. It sounds very Baba Yagish. Large weapons. This miracle was taught by Romney's. No! Romney's in this game now. So political, this game. So political. By Romney's hero. Congratulations on the right instrument. Increase the attack power and slowly renew HP. Knight was one of the 3 columns of the Rothel, and scientists said he had strengthened his relationship with the Great Priest after receiving a great archive. Mitt Romney, the hidden leader. The shadow leader. Law enforcement. The first of the priest's vacation. I would chocolates. There is a direct damage, but there is a miracle. They are a miracle to change the chain, like the protection of the future. We already read that one. Black Bottle. After Solwolnir's serious security guards, Pyromancy Discovery Abyss was born in the bottomless black throes, a shadow of a big flame in his hand. They are the fire. We already read Reports. We haven't read Heat. No, we have. I remember Permanent Hillmaker. In Strength we have Soft Flash is new. A unique tie of Pyromancy comes with Carmina. Many surveys absorb fire damage. Fire flares can form bases for several periods. Go back to Law Enforcement. Law Enforcement. Truly a plot twist. Only the deepest lore here. Only deepest lore. I would chocolates is a great line. Poisonous Smoke. Aine's unique pyromania that never had money in the Great Swamp. It makes angry pipes. The Groot Mo Rasrit says that at the end of their journey, Einkenny turns into young girls who are extremely poisoned. Law enforcement's like a box of chocolates. They'll try to kill your dog. That made me sad for a second, given the number of dogs that have died at the hands of law enforcement for no reason. Fire. Pyromancy, in the first place, taught by the daughter of Rak Izalitha, Quelana. Wipe enemies with a whip that Custer treats as required, and is very difficult to use this spell. So that's how Custer made his last stand. Pyromancy will soon learn the control of fire and the knowledge that control is impossible. No, not extremely poisoned young girls. Big Orb Chaos. How I read that one. So, same with Philball and Orit. But Great Anime Breakouts is new. The big mystery in the dark for many years until he fell in the dry and wet trash. Much higher. This is the best form of Search Death Seol, the killers of the deep soul with sweetness. Anime Deep Great. Don't call them dogs. I'm talking about literal pets, like dogs that are pets owned by people. There's kind of a problem here in the States where a police officer will knock on a door, there will be a dog, and then they shoot the dog. This has happened a lot. It's a good spell. Anime Deep Great. Great Anime Breakouts. How did this get anime twice for two different spells? Flushing paper towel makes angry pipes. This description's awesome. The Great Spirit is a spell for development. A fiery, fiery, fiery fire. Archbishop McDonnell, my wife, had a great passion for the entrepreneur. He gave it a lot on the ground. It is a very good description. Actor. The interest of Eurasia after the ancient golden mysterious country shining around. It is the first mood to create the light. But it is the pure essence of the golden spirit. Some of them are not developed by Yaskol and Greg. They did it on the ground. Ceiling. Since then, 10-year-old Sololis, scientist, has stopped preventing the world from closing. The boy's hand was shot and buried by himself, but he didn't have much nationality because he didn't succeed. Child scientist employed by the church has his hand cut off and buried because he wasn't of the right nationality, and he didn't succeed for them. What was that description originally? I don't remember, to be honest. Ah yes, the Supia Nido. Yistagol and Dukanaig, a non-magic mystery developed by Big Hat Logan. The life of a planetary fire. My shoulder was looking for a deep need, and I saw Logan's power in the war. I know what it does actually. Fallon Hail. It brings growth for infantry production, good water, or water. He is called the leader of Leonardo, and his daughter is frightened, frankly. The hills are clean in crystal mares. War never changes. Dirt Alabama 4. Strong soul targets. Ferrarona, miraculously fire arrows. Said the Sakala Sataisa, leader Leone, to improve arrow darts and throw his goal and help the Rishi by nifty crystals to make his daughter Haisala. War may have changed a little bit. Important ingredients: long-term tolerance, the biggest deal in Soul. Provides more power, but it provides time later. This means it is harmful to use and makes it harder. Arrow Soul, specific special education, the life of a fire. For the season's use, arrange the staff and remove the story of the red fire. Oh, good lord, we got a lot of new weapons to look at, don't we? A lot of stuff to put in the box. Start at the bottom. The witches are locked. We may have already read this one. Countenance and yes, we read that one. We didn't read the size of the dress, though. Still follows a book written 3,000 years ago. It's big in Korea. Great location on the enchanting clout. Some pyromancers, curtain, women are supported as a great performance show, but the urine damage caused by the victim's rejection, slowly, it can safely lead them to death. No big surprise. Take a walk. Hit the left side to overcome the physical strength of the recovery process. A bracket to imprisonment all the people. There are many besides deep areas that sweep the skin. The cleansing tool is by using these whips to make the water and the pool down, and squeeze them during the ceremony. Do not touch the legs, and expand your hand renewed to withstand patience. The detention cover is very deep in everyone's mind. Black Knight Tomb. Please fill in the black bikers running throughout the country. This is used to meet your needs. This unique attack reduced the enemy, protecting the size of a large enemy that approached the knight. Spin the wiper. Spin the wiper, release nail with a good rotation motion, and move quickly then. Talk about golden celebrations. Before publishing Sullivan to Patif, he published Secret Secrets about Dracula's Knights. Well, Dracula's Knights and Dracula by proxy are now a part of the lore here. It could also be used. The Cyclone used this weapon for use. Methods of use, for a while, emphasized the power of magic. Rotten Group. Rectangle semi-acoustic cover from Charouz. Choose Alvont Cultivation Ink Alkits. The corridor is beautiful because it is etched into the hidden garbage. Experiments include easy surface maintenance, with surface layers and processing. Use extreme violence to increase the maximum height during the peak. You rewatch K-On? Good choice, K-On's a great show. Talk. The general problem that will allow you to attack the shield. Hair mills are directed to singing, but when it is difficult to end the end of the enemy, they can be struck. Tariff contracting party take great steps to open the narcotics and territories of the enemy. I read these things with less flubs than I read normal, properly grammatically correct English sentences in video games, and that frightens me a little bit. Choose the sea. Flower Halal's angry angle and choosing a beautiful day. It is a means of transport and team. Golden panels are the rest of the remaining. Device. Wildlife let me close the steps to a moment. A killer. Clayton feels a prestigious Mira Award. Farmer's Dragon Weapons agent was asked for an electronic instrument from his sword, but Clayton was killed. Capabilities. Combat warfare, leave the war spirit that attacks the temporal attack. I read this better than I pronounce stuff in Japanese. That's incorrect. I always pronounce Japanese 100% accurately. Dark Top of the Battle. The simple use of the axis is the transmission of battle and the loss of standard damage. The weight of it can be used to cause great damage, and be careful because it will open the shoulder straps. Psychological war skills, please leave spiritual warfare, causing temporary attacks. The Last Blood. Old Builder, the soft book was sacrificed to 12 men, but it was the final project. The protagonist presented his loving family. Skills. You cannot expect a bloodless flat with your own blood temporarily. I do not respect what happened to luxury. Harold is a shooting a big sword. The Mug of Beer. Oh, we've read this one before. I always remember the Mug of Beer. We read that. We haven't read S Hotel. The broadsword was called a useful tool for the tragic knights. When designed to avoid cutting, this sword needs the ability to do so effectively. Skill. Shrink the beads with a large explosion of the spinning chain and follow a strong attack on vertical grinding. The Furon Greatsad. The major surgery of AICHI vibrations is usually made with unusual tags. Though the big sword is on the right, the tag will be used as a left hand, and this is a unique technique of a junk lane. These people know the skills of hunting. When a steam attack took place all over, attacked the attack and walked with a dragon. The Great Sad. Obviously we know our sword here. Elite's most famous soldier takes over the astronaut soil. Oh yeah, Astro we've read before. Big Cast Gallery. We read this one. Because it's... Wait, did we read this? Yes, we did. In possession since the beginning. We read that. Obviously, we know that one. In Detention. The big sword, known as the Great Monster, is related to the rest of the storm that caused the knee. Ymir Ye Giant held 2 meetings but left some suspects, and one of them was a dear friend. That's it. Rules: communicating with hurricane storms is easier. It is very effective when looking at the horse. Chief Swami. The sword was used to hide the travelers. The eye is scared at the heart of the bush, especially in the opposite direction. Mira had a chance. Both hands use a special design. Use the anti-octet antagonist. Oh my god, antagonistic method after a major challenge to interfere with transportation. My brain is shutting down. Sword with 2 blades. This is normally converted into 2 hands with a large matrix. Extreme flexible arms are freely or reliably connected. The layout protection uses conventional attack, but further work contact poses a powerful intervention. The Sword of Henry Shurdon. Communicating with hurricanes is actually very close to accurate, right? Step 1, look at a horse. Step 2, talk to a hurricane. Ever heard of the old Capcom arcade game called Quizzin' Dragon? I have not heard of this game. That sounds like something I would definitely like to check out. Another knife is a knife. Carefree Henry. The largest victims in the state of Astor were destroyed. Once, this is a very important sword. Hard work in the effort promotes free independence from the people. This is good. Idea. Use the natural effects of the problem by using a situation. Using powerful functions to deal with the problem. Irithel String Spell. Get the lead from the Allier of the Boreal Valley. These weapons are buried in the snow and cause snow. Every foreign knight will announce a post that was polluted by Pope swords on a single day. Use normal attacks to protect auto-use during the situation, so use strong attacks for preventing movement. We already read Astra's sword. Brigand Twin. Pope swords, a lesser papacy. These joint bands support the use of violence in remote areas. When there are 2 hands, a mighty man takes all his arms and allows for serious fighting, including cruelty on the left. Be quick to go back and forth, or to go on, the most effective achievement of the goal. Many messages are available. An exciting brand! There is no fixed amount of weapons that can also blame the crisis. It is assumed that the Earth's shield will be dust, carefully destroying the attack of enemy ships. Fully armed, a perfect addition to itself. Is there an intergalactic invasion of Earth right now? Because this here right now is great at keeping the Earth's shield up and destroying the attack enemy ships. Small Doug has a defect of energy and energy. How small are you, Doug? Are you small? Small. Oh, you're small, Doug. I see. So you can quickly catch hits. It is very effective when used for critical attacks, after attacks, and attacks. Ability. Simple steps immediately pulled against the attacker or turned around. Especially efficient for destination. It reads like a YouTube poop, it does. Longbow. A long line of men. The purpose is to build the cylinder. The 2 types of darts can be organized again and can be modified when needed. Recover the arrows to strengthen the strongest vaccine, and more. We already read the Dragon Rider bow and the Millwood bow. I remember making jokes about Kraft macaroni and cheese being a thing. Wait a minute, actually, did we? Yes, we read Stretching This Jewelry. I don't think we read this one. Millwood Knights on Craft Island. The same sharp sword can be removed from the bow. No, we did read this. I remember removing a sword from a bow. The Averin, though, is new. Multi-layer coat. 3 consecutive tops in the expansion mechanism. Counting 3 pictures will cause great damage, despite the fact that it is a weapon. This section is an important and similar artwork. Manage your car and hold your shoulders, pushing enemies to get the distance. Critics. Kalos is used to create sediment. Magic is a logical discipline, and the power of spelling depends largely on gun data. Steady songs for a very short time. Strengthening the power of magic works on providing both hands. We read Judicial Staff, we read The Right Hand of the Preacher. We read Party Cake, Japanese Talisman, and we have not read Sleep without talisman, where they were servants of him to go to war without the name of the moon. In Ingariahita, it's a miracle, the incentive for rare and darken to fit it with the measurement data. Relalem Snanali, sunless, the beginning of the first warning. I ask you a brief rise in the virtue of horror, perpetual obstacle to the urgency of Prathasula Faladaralia. Inspiringly art on the enemy working with their hands was an anger at the time. The earth shields the atmosphere. This game is very environmentally conscious. It's a very politically active game. Good night, Alcoholic Basilisk. Good night. Thank you for joining the gibberish. The horn is surrounded by horns. The humanoid tap extends toward the wing. Golden Hawk is an old band ID that sells passwords. Lipel is attacked on time and continues to be hit hard. Work with both hands. Stealing passwords. That's just mean. East-west shields. Each frame is decorated with ancient characters in both sides of Adler. Little mint light, but difficult to control and achieve high-speed guarantee. Management, time lapella, and many of the votes have been cast. For the time being, in your hands. We've read specific shields. We have read Aryan-barked Asian... No, we haven't read Aryan-barked Asian Era, have we? Today's metal boxes are engraved with symbols that represent silver eagles. Now we have, I remember the silver eagles. And the Terra now. Alright, read that one. Spider shield's new, though. The shell is a great sculpture of shale. This backwards technique is usually used in mountainous areas and provides high levels of pollution. Skill tools. You can use the correct tools to get licensed from your account. Athicus. It is a large gram clay cover filled with sacred symbols that the sun expects. This cover was used by older listen clubs. Nevertheless, there is no power of God. Oof. Pearl Lapel attacked the right time and continued with major attack. Works with a device. Shale? Pollution? No God power? Oh yeah, we're gonna, after we read all the things, we're dumping a lot of stuff in the box. Get off your head. Actually, after we donate things to our buddy in the well, we're gonna dump a bunch of stuff in the box. An unusual style circular document is unusual for Catherine Knight. In the center of the document is a large and shortened spiral, which serves to resist. Shield bash do not defeat defense forces. Do not allow enemy shield and chew or worry. Work with one hand. Something about fracking. Soul spirits. Turtles are widespread with a summit that draws a spiritual tree. One of the magical blue shields. Shield crest spirit reduces ripple damage. Money Lipel attacks at the right time and continues with a critical attack. Works with equipped hand. The Great Lothric shield decorated with sacred symbols. What they worked as High Priest ended as a holiday, but they sought good magic. Bash shield, do not hesitate to defend yourself. Protect the security from the enemy and deceive him or burn him. Work in handwriting, please. Have fun playing Persona 4. Great outbreaks of Sheep Knight. Big Dork Gorge and Shield Knight raises wolf blood. About my husband Farron. God's protection is persistent and protects against the consequences of different attitudes. By purchasing the license to protect on the left, you can do the right equipment skills. Oh my goodness. We have read a bunch of these before. We haven't read the White Crown of the Grand Duke. The White Crown carries the ground dedication hall of the chapel. It was only given the attention of the gods. The midwives of the sea took some of the white cloaks and left the church and stood in front of the city. We definitely read Hat Classic, because I remember 5-Year-Old Priest and our very tasteful joke we made. Read that. Haven't read Press Room. Eastern Valley in winter, wearing a black mask in order to improve the protection of fish. The last Osiris, this complex, became known as the King of the Dragon and Drowning. At the end of his reign, he sent murderesses, but none of them have returned. Wow, that was actually a completely parsable description. Like, I know the story I just read. Hop Hand. Grab a tractor known as Black King's Hand. This big hat symbolizes your role. Oh, we read this one. We read this one. We haven't read Farah Yelinka Halama is the word to say. We should get apple juice and fax it to each other. I have a business installing styrofoam nuns. Hellman Cindersoul, a copy of a Kinder procedure related to the first flame. He likes boosting, but has a water flow and resistance. I see a small crown behind. It's not a pure fish, but it's a dynamic action that combines Lara Grand with fire. I too wear a mask to improve the protection of fish. I mean, every smart person does. Helm Iron Dragon Slayer, armor operated by the old Master Dragon Killer, armor star Roslick Ash, until empty until you get into the wet water. Dragon Slayer. The Golden Lion Hunt is linked to Osterostine, Pharmacy of God, and stimulates lightning. In this era, the old cathedral without a dragon, a soldier who left the country was looking for a name without a king. Night Ride. Cherub's wings were toward the cherub's wings. The promise of the apostles of God is considered the faith of Rome, but is not known in the Three Pillars. It is believed that the Heavenly Girl's tomb was imprisoned in the heart of large archives. Rudder. Memory loss for driving is this clean. Clean sheets provides a strong protection. It's good to hide the body of the body, in fact, your own identity. Catherine's Helm. It is designed by Katerina Fellows, often like a muscle in the ground. It is not filled, but the bending shape has a bearing on solving the problem. The old kingless names. Turnov's Horns. Hello, Kambar. His famous song is famous. He has a strong stone with a vampire. When you take this pimp, the proper killings of crank things, even dangerous, can harm the enemy. When you take this pimp, just be aware. Helm Wilhelm. William's Black Moose. Prince of London. And some bumper stickers. A celestial soldier who served the Three Sisters of the Sable Church. Was loyal to blood and elderly people. Cold blood. Shadow of the Sun, unrestricted wars reserved for magic and darkness. Shukuyat, form and silver. Sunless offers an unknown month, so mindful can break a woman's textbook. Sunset Helmus. Shah Kadrik, rude night roots. When it is golden helmets, the name of the sunflower, the name of the solar brand passes, because it is cold and slightly boiled. I say that I'm bitter and foolish. We want to be on the path of the windy treasure, and I am a friend of God. He was with her. Undead Legion Helms. The captain was a terrible bomb, which had no plans for Fallon. These drugs try to get into the blood of the wolf. They are dark, looking for A-B sign at the campaign. The famous helmet is a special legion of Legion that falls off the mask. Kitchen. The settlement known as the Settler Clayton Wanderers has left the Mirror Order. Although it was symbolized by the prohibition of death, despite the creativity, Clayton did not remove it. And we already read the Luke Tire Mask. We read Good Luck. We haven't read whatever that says. Metal gun with rough cloth, resist to difficulties in long term. Keep in mind the building. It's easy, so the balance between absorption and material goes well. We read you, Armor Herald, White Tail and White Sign of Protection has been done in a beautiful way. But you can see that we have no load and damage to light change. Oof! How many more things we gotta read? Good Christ. Giap is a passenger. We have a team that does not know. They are blended with fire and metal and smooth. Knight's armor. Knight's Knight armor. Wing Knight heritage, the word of God's messengers, was the rabbi did not know. But they did not know the three powers. It is true that the center is in the center of the grid's arcticide. Catalina arms. Catalina is making remarkable weapons. The onion is often incomplete as a mixed knight of the earth, but the shape of the curved shape is very effective when changing the explosion. We read East Armored, weapons at night. The shield was given to a slave. This elegant work has become a symbol of honor. Finally, only corpses serve as knights. Warriors become the greatest battles. They degenerate and grow. Their skin is cut and black, and their bones result. In the end, they went out completely, but they were not released from the task. We've read Armor Press. Alpha Login, though. The knights are sent to Lingid City thanks to the command of the old knights by the army. Knight tried the Dark Soul, but the failure was very tight. They had no chance, but the cook was horrible. Then he completed the company in the Dark Text and caused his own golem. The curriculum surveillance guidelines. Electricity and gold coil connected to the old dragon. Without this dragon during this period, a soldier who found an old left church wanted a king without a name. Smar gun! A serious weapon linked to the latest disadvantage of the military, which protects funny waste. I'm sure it's a strong defense force. Make an audiobook of all the text I read? That would be a nightmare video, and I'm into it. In the name of royalties, a dragon weapons can be named by ancient donkeys. Fun camps are walking in the light and cannot burn. Armor attack. Horus Hush steel gun. That was voluminous. And tried to enjoy the fresh interior. It was reported that the original owner was a corrupt operator who was killed and removed from the weapon. Horak is one of the 2 children escaping from Aldrich Town Hall. Jesus Christ, my brain is turning into pudding. They were restricted to large walls as weapons. The very protective but very heavy warriors who followed Hull's rock never escaped. They did not return from the war, threw someone on the road and threw them away. Got caught in a crazy rainstorm outside? Crazy train storm. The paintings of Zuli's witchcraft have been astonished by Alvarara Wayfarer, but eventually he became a fan and gave him a perfect life. The witchcraft did not like or love other people who had all the problems and eventually found the goals of life. Jewelry. It is a group of travel traders. Combiner was the predecessor of Pyromancer, who suffered from life. Not surprisingly, clothes are designed to protect themselves from fire, addiction, and other natural threats. Desert Gerb Pure Master. As soon as I go to the inner earth, I'm dressed in the wilderness and the wilderness desert. A soft cloth is said to live in a magic. Desert Pyromanars, most women, are known for their fans, and they seem to be interesting. However, enthusiasm may occur, especially if you wear a beautiful dress. Fireman Ranger. The dress protects the shrine. Fire guns flame and act as soul characters. Only those who are correct, the Black Darkness, have taken the black clothes. Oof! So many readings! Alright, we haven't gotten that many new gloves. Golfer is old, North Song's old, Iron Mat is new. Protected heat will be preserved, the last boy told the little boy. It's a special power, but high quality and very attractive. Alright, this one's new. Nutrition calories, nutrition and diet tips. The black skin was wrapped in both hands and was left on the right side. These lower soldiers tried to join Glove's blood. They used to work in tiers, fighting against sustainable war and corruption, targeting birds. Night-Night produces a heavy metal that makes the end good. The root of Godric Hodric, the Holy Night. The area is now called the Purple Light of the heat and accumulated in volatile vehicles. We impregnate a dark soul wandering in the battlefield as a hole in the bow, and even in a friend with a hammer. I'm worried about that impregnation line. A remarkable vessel that Canarina finished. This is uncertainty of winds making in the proud stars of this country, but the success of Red has been a success in the explosion of explosion. How you get pregnate? Olds. Bring comfortably in line, where the Dragon Slayer Ornstein of the Year of God, and more power today. Outside the Dragoon, let it remain in the Chalk Church. Let me see, the king has no name. Old Spirit to give a steel instrument by Champion Gundyr. Gundyr or later championships, an unidentified warrior who works better. That it became a gunsmith who made the hope that the first fire came again. They were restricted to large walls as weapons. The very protective but very heavy warriors who followed How's Rock never escaped. They did not return from the war, threw someone on the road, and threw them away. You can watch the pain build in my eyes. It's like my brain shuts down. Old Red is new. The purple robe of Zoli, who wanted to seduce Alva Weeper. The witch Zali, who had never loved or loved any other human, experienced all sorts of suffering and finally said she had found the meaning of life. We're just gonna read the good pants. change the ward church, Moto Ranger was able to discover light through which he is better to serve as spiritual instrument. Only black workers are protective devices. Bring a race into it again. It is a group of travel traders. Combiner was the predecessor of Pyromancer, who suffered from life. Who doesn't suffer from life, am I right? Not surprisingly, clothes are designed to protect themselves from fire, addiction, and other natural threats. Known horses are horses of horses. Provides a range of special fire protection. Just looking for fun moments in these texts. A lot of these are just gibberish, of course. The Care Banner has black shoes. Monk Dad Mono, the only stone made of mold, and Karam began to work for some young women. The stumbling feet of the Katarina Fellows are worn. This is a standard for organization that often increases the height of the nation, but the appearance of the surface is making it effective to destroy the storm. This is just a pair of underwear. This is a terrible pair of pants, look at that. It's underwear and then stockings and boots. Conventions are reserved for the slavery of the slave. This good work is a symbol of glory. It was only a slave who had been a slave for a long time. They rushed and grew, their skin was black, and their bones were gathered. Eventually, they were completely exterminated, but they did not go away. What a dark fucking game! Oh yeah, it's definitely the Slave Knight set, given the number of times slave was mentioned. So the reason why that got translated that way is Slave Knight Gale is looking for the dark soul of man. So you get a lot of slave and a lot of black. Alright, I'm gonna go visit my buddy, give him his stuff. When anime girls wear it, it's hot. Not yet, not yet. And then we can meet him in the next location, and then he'll help us with the boss fight when we get there eventually, because we can also release him from prison. We could literally just teleport to each of his moments. Oh no, I'm so excited that we're oh my god. We changed while we were in that menu, didn't we? We got very big. Our thighs are real weird. We have like such a tiny waist.
I'm very nice. Maybe I could choose a job from. I have to use my head. And understand me.
I see he's looking for a new job now. It's a deep as well.
My hand.
My hand!
My deepest gratitude. Catherine Segwad, greet you. I can wait a bit to get out of here with reliable vehicles. So that we meet again. Explain.
Happiness.
You do not worry about me. I can wait a bit to get out of here with reliable vehicles. A close friend will meet again.
Bye. He's waiting for the fire department. He's gonna be waiting forever. Alright. Now we could progress to the next oh wait, actually, before we do that, you know what? Fashion Souls real fast. Let's see about some new equipment here. Anything exciting that we want to wear? I like stuff with a lot of flowy bits on it. A lot of this is just very heavy nonsense that's not going to look too great. How about helmet-wise? I still like our helmet. Lets us see a lot of our face and we look goofy with it. Most of these gloves are just pointless aesthetic changes. And pants-wise, we're wearing fine pants. Yeah, I'm just gonna dump everything in there. You were surprised when someone answered earlier this week on a comment you did on a ancient Digibro vlog rant about a Watch Mojo video 3 years ago. It's always weird when you get a reply to a comment you left years ago, right? We're gonna dump a lot of crap in here, like all these spells. In the garbage. Hold on to these two for now. Later on, we're gonna start upgrading a new weapon. What shield was I using? That one. Or was it that one? Oh, well, hold on, that one. There we go! Crap, we have some rings that are probably new. We'll get to those. Was you taking a poo-poo all over the very good show, Madoka Magica? Want me keeping lesser rings? Just put those away? Because I don't remember if I've read them, and I don't want to deal with that right this second, so I'll put them away a later time. So now we need to go to right here. Don't ever want steel plus 0 when you have plus 3? I know. I just need to read the descriptions for them and then like toss them in the box. I haven't been managing the rings, so I'm ignoring the problem for a moment. Alright, let's go meet our friend again. Whoa! Wait, we gotta talk to Grey Rat real fast. I forgot he was there. We gotta be careful. Don't want to miss out on good dialogue moments. I should be safe as long as I don't kill Pontiff Sullivan, right? This is gonna get weird. What? How's it going, buddy?
Hello. Come back. And One Piece. Well, now I'm playing. Say what you need. Please, do not ask where I got it from.
I won't? I won't ask where you got it from? Alright, what do you sell? That's step 1. The Grand Archive key. I mean, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for $1. Roslick is a great knight. So that's the only key item he's selling right now. Give I needed Loretta?
God, he died. Thanks. I do not be surprised. Of course, you can keep a loop. Well, maybe thanks.
Well, he's gonna be sad for a while.
You can keep a loop. Well, maybe thanks.
He's so sad.
Let's enjoy and stay safe. Oh,
you were saying that people who say it's a deconstruction of Magical Girl haven't seen many or can't accept they liked a Magical Girl show. I mean, just because it is a deconstruction of the genre doesn't mean others haven't already done it as well. It just happens to be a very well-known deconstruction of the genre. And also, I enjoy normal and deconstructed versions of Magical Girl shows. What should you play while on Percocet? Ooh, what would be a fun game to play while on painkillers? Like, just because something's popular doesn't mean it needs to be poo-pooed on. It's popular because it was directed by a very good director. It's animated by a studio that's known for doing quality work. You don't own Infinity. Like, I get that it's frustrating when people are like, oh yeah, everyone loves this thing, and everyone does love that thing, but like, let people like stuff, you know? Ooh, Pixel Junk Eden! That's a great choice. That is such a chill, relaxing game. I second Pixel Junk Eden.
Oh, Ashin 1. How'd...
I don't have any new things.
Bishop...
Pixel Eden is a great, beautiful, lovely time. It's like one of my most delightful late-night relaxation plays. I am unashamed to say that game is gorgeous and delightful in every way. Alright, I talked to him. He's gonna be sad for a little while. Now we can go hit up our dude in the... We get the name right. Oh, we don't have that a place yet, so we don't have a name for it. I'm excited to find out what that save point is named. The church is coming down. Made friends with Elliot by playing that as a duo experience. That's a very fun bonding experience. The bourgeois community. Arbitration of... I'm coming, Siegward. I'm gonna get to hear your dialogue when we're fighting Yorm. I didn't think we'd manage to do this, but we're going to do it. Grey Rat's pretty much ruined. Like, I don't think we could do Grey Rat. Although, if it's based on when we fight this area's boss, we might actually be okay. It's really gonna come down to how they calculate him. If it's Pontiff Sullivan, then we're alright. But we're gonna be killing Aldrich pretty soon, and I'm not sure how that's gonna mess with it. But the thing is, more than one thing can deconstruct a thing, you know? Especially if one of them is not necessarily in the popular zeitgeist. So if 40 years prior to it, a show deconstructed the genre, and then a lot of time passed, say 40 years, and then it comes around, it doesn't make it any less of a deconstruction, you know what I'm saying? You just can't say it is the one, or the first. It's still what it is. That's my argument, is more than one thing can be a thing. Northern shoes. Heavy duty bolts. Like, we're not saying it's the only deconstruction of the magical genre, nor are we saying it's the first, we're just saying it's one of them. And probably an accurate statement would be it's the most popular. In order for it to be a deconstruction of a deconstruction, it would need to be saying something about the act of deconstructing a genre, but it's not, it's just, you know, playing with the magical girl genre. Boy, I'm slurring a lot of words here. Whoop, another drop. Well, I expect to find Grey Rat's corpse here soon. You're dry now, I'm glad you're dry. Ah, some more Karalis. Late night tipsy stream starting early. One day we're going to do a daytime tipsy stream. We'll pick some fun games that are enjoyable while a little bit inebriated and just go nuts. Have some of the soup.
Aha. I'm sorry I had to go. Here it's hot. Well, it was
Pixel
not
Junk would be
too
a good
long.
one.
I'm glad to see you. So, I thought I lost my journey, so. Me, Sigwad, Catherine made me worse.
Catherine made
and
me
I
worse.
was very surprised. Everything is everything.
You tried to lurk, but then you fell asleep.
I understand. Do
How's it
not
going, Milk?
shoot me. I made a very tasty soup. Now there are several meals.
Ooh, now there's several
Even
meals.
in Undead, sometimes we deserve normality. Finally, we should drink this fancy costume.
Given that, on average, there's... If you go earlier in anime rotations, there were like 15 shows a season. At this point, we're closer to 30 shows a season, and that's been the case for a good number of years now. I doubt it was actually a circle. I'm pretty sure there's always been, every once in a while, a darker geared magical girl show. But every once in a while, one of them is popular and a bunch aren't. And, like, popularity is what makes things part of the zeitgeist. If it's not popular, it gets forgotten about,
hidden duty.
doesn't enter into the discourse.
The sun can be long.
So even though it might be coming full circle, pretty sure it was more of a, like, series of bumps in that circle. The hunter would make a fine wispy stream. Is that like just hunting animals in the woods, the one you're playing? A hunter must hunt. Alright, he's all set now. Let's make him go to sleep.
Have you ever heard? Hidden places somewhere in deep doses. And even there's the capital prana. Home germ, a great lord. I remember it was a serious thing for me. Oh, come on. I'm afraid of clouds. Well, I'm leaving little.
I'm afraid of clouds.
Only one thing is required after a break.
30 minutes of walking in the woods for one shot? That would probably do a pretty good job for the Wispy Tipsy. Alright, sleep well, Siegward. It's relaxing until you ambush a bear by mistake. Damn it, the other mod didn't work. Oh well. This is supposed to be only pictures of kitty cats, but those two mods didn't take. Which is fine. It would have been a fun joke for 30 seconds. Like right here, he would have been looking at a picture of Keyboard Cat. I see. Your friend ambushed me, I ambushed you. It's a dangerous body that needs the what? For some reason, those two graphical replacement mods did not take. The Shrine Maiden was supposed to be the doll from the Hunter's Dream, and all these pictures are supposed to be exclusively kitty cat memes. Alas. What's in door number 1? My goodness. Door number 2. A hidden prayer. Door number 3. Some green flowers. What bars do you go to? I get your joke. I get it. Remember! Dragon Slayer, Dragon Ball, and Silver Knight Aryan. I insist, don't get up. Crown Sheila. I'll wait. Alright, we're almost up to... Oh, you know what? Papa Man. Will we get invaded by the Pale Shade here? I don't even know. I don't even know if Yola's alive right now. We've sequence broken so hard. What's the trigger for Yola dying? If you somehow sequence break past Abyss Watchers, he just dies. I don't know if it, like, I guess we'll check on him, see how he's doing. This fence can! Ah, I love getting this fence can. But now I really want Old Snake Woundeds. That's what I'm here for now. Bears are the one thing that scare you the most in video games. Not crocodiles or alligators, because they hide under the water's surface and you don't see them until they jump at you. Thanks a lot. Fallout. Sorry, Far Cry 3. You goddamn ambush crocodiles. That game scarred me. Or the EA logo. Ring Clono +2. Alright, I guess I'll open a shortcut. Alright, no fog wall here. This is one of the places where I wasn't entirely sure if there would be a fog wall. I've been thinking about how much harder the fog wall randomizer is in Dark Souls 1 compared to Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, you could start teleporting pretty much immediately. It takes no time before you're able to teleport between points in the world. Dark Souls 1, think about how long you're wandering around without the power of teleportation, where you're going to have to memorize every weird-ass route of these stupid fog doors. Yeah, and once you get teleportation, it's still gonna be pretty rough. Yes, I'm sorry. Immigration. How much harder it is to immigrate? Of course, sorry. Sorry. Think fast, think fast. My sword is in your ass. Some blast, some dagger, some blast. God, I love blast processing. There's so much here. Pick up all the treasure. Old Snake wounded! Oh, thank God. We're gonna be... Take the jar +6, so it's probably gonna change the name, to be honest, but... Still! Not that you play many hunting games, but that one has many story modes. Story modes in a hunting game, huh? London Tower of Brainal. Nice work. Brainal sounds like Pina. Interesting. Each park has a different story. I always assumed the story would be something like, you're a hunter. You want food. Will you hunt? Yes, no. Yeah, it is a quick way to thin the old Facebook wall, that's for sure. Stone is hot. Oh, it's sport hunting? That's a little bit more disappointing. But it's a video game, so... I guess they're not real animals. Alright, last item of this entire area. What will it be? My prize is... Titanite Manager. Wow, what a prize, what a prize. Step right up, step right up. What a prize, what a prize, what a prize. See, this one you wanted, I turned around for you. Didn't like it, did you? Should've stopped while you're ahead. Alright, where's this take me? Too late. Yeah, we're not going to Sullivan. Oh, no! I don't want to go home now! He's still asleep. We don't have enough souls for a level, so I guess we'll give it a go. We do lightning damage. That's good against this guy. Yes, why Dark Eater? Alright, excellent opener. That's not a lot of damage. God, even scaled down, this is gonna suck. Hit parts of the dragon! Roll out! Much too slow. The camera boss fight. One of many. Well, the first time is going to be trying to remember what his moveset is. Oh, look at that water reflection. Beautiful. Stop backing up, you garbage can. You fought this boss for 6 hours? Good lord. My moveset on this weapon is very frustrating when I miss. Oh my god, hit something, thank you. Oh boy. Where is your leg? How do I miss every time? He is such a cool fight, though. I just want to die. I got a hit in! Got out of there just in time. Oh no! Bought this game because you didn't own any hunting games. You try to at least have one of every genre you could think of. It's a good policy to have. Alright, boss fights. We have Midir now. Aldrich is an option. Trying to think other things that we currently have going on. I should make notes or something. Like, I'm gonna forget where things are. Give me 1 second here. Alright, so... P. Sullivan equals Midir. Door to... I always forget what that place is called. Door to... You know what? Door out of water zone in Irithel. Where's that go again? What boss was that? Is that how I get to the Gale fight? Oh my god, I've already forgotten. Distant matter modifier goes to Gale. Alright, that's Gale. And then Aldrich. How did we get to Aldrich? I've already forgotten how we reached Aldrich. What door was that? That's the dancer's door. Dancer's door is Aldrich. Alright, we got 3 boss fights. Yeah, there's still Sword Wolf Wahey Boy. I don't remember how to get to him. I don't remember where Sword Wolf McBoy is. How did we get there? So I'm gonna have to go through the VODs and be like, where the frick was that? Boy Wolf Sword's gonna be the last thing I fight. Boy Wolf Sword. If we can remember where we got to Boy Wolf Sword, that would certainly help. Oh, I forgot to upgrade. I have another shard, and I have an old snake wounded. That's right, there's a bunch of items here. Let's just collect a few things. We'll go a little long today. Take that tree, even though you're not an enemy. 2 swings for these guys, that's frustrating. Please do not pierce me so. Good shot, good shot. Get out of here! You'll have so much health! He caught me in midair! Get out of here! Oh, I do need to upgrade that. Yeah, we found him early. I just don't remember how we found him. Already out of health. I hate how many swings it takes to kill these guys. I have a bad feeling about the scaling for this area. Was he Nameless King? It was an underground area, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to review the footage to figure out how we got there the first time. Oh, gorsh. Creepy, creepy, ancient glove. Yorm is our first door we found, though. Like, that's how we started the run. Is our first fog door was coming out of Yorm's boss fog wall. Went through Earthel Dungeon. Yeah, we're gonna have to review the footage. I think that's the only hope we have for remembering this. Alright, here's the bonfire. There were mages. It was from the distant bonfire inside the little passage. Interesting. I hope there aren't wolves. Wolves are scary. Oh shit, there's wolves! One that tried to jump out at me. Before Alva and Irithel and the little alcove. Alright, distant manor bonfire, got it. Come at me! That's alright, you don't need to know the game. It is I who needs to know the game. For I am the game master. Don't, no! That kick animation was not on purpose. That is a refreshing kiss. E! Remember? Yeah, it doesn't help that we're also playing this weird-ass run. Alright, 2 big hits for the tree ladies. The tradies. My hidden glory! Fuck. Oh, it's like it's gotta hit me. But I want to kill this man, so I committed to it. Okay, there's the item I wanted. Carter Burns and school magazines. Your brains together, you make one coherent person. There you go. Oh god, there's one more tree lady. Not necessary. No solicitors. Giant wolf is awake, so that's terrifying. Three more wolves to my left. 4 more wolves! And the big boy's here. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, they got me. Distant manor for Wolf Boy. Weather should be banned. Agreed. Ban weatherbound. Something everyone can agree on. Oh, go to hell. What? How did I take all that damage when I hit the ground? Screw all of you, I'm going for the bonfire. I'll turn around and get these items. I'm sorry, was that what I think it was? Is that my wedding sword I just picked up? Nope, wrong little cave. Full version of Monster Hunter Worlds? The expansion's called Iceborne. Hit the road! Get the hell out of here. Glark, Glark, Glark. Alright, fog door right over there. Let's get the items first and then figure out where that's going to take me. If you buy it all in one go, I'm not sure. Something like Complete Edition sounds right. It's usually how they market those things. Or like Game of the Year Edition. Or the full hunt. Hunt uncensored. Monster Hunter World, the adult animation. A glorious fight. Got bright red on snow. Always beautiful, even when it's the grossest goddamn thing you can imagine. Listen, let's all be friends, tree ladies. I think you're hot. You're making me cool. It's all fine. Let's all just be friendly. Don't touch me. Alright, that loops back around to Wolf Boy. There are items over there we're gonna need, but for right now, let's ignore it. We can come back and go around for those. Right now, I want to see what the next thing is. At 35 strength, we might have the strength for it. I think we're at 35 strength, right? Yep, 35. I don't remember what their requirement is. I would do a search on the Googles. As you had already said out loud. We're definitely going to see if we have the strength for the dual Ring Knight Greatswords, because that'll be a fun one. I can't kill him here, right? I have to kill him at the secondary location. That's kind of a bummer. I want whatever he's going to drop, because he's an important drop.
Well, I ask you to let go. We do not know the number of pots.
NPC drops to their own pool, I believe.
Oh, no matter. If you are lost, the voice of Lady Freed takes you. Now I'm going inside. I understand and listen carefully.
I'm going inside now.
What do you do? Continue on. Tell a lady about Fried. What do you do? Continue on. Tell a lady about Fried.
Did you people break the bridge? The fucking wolves broke the bridge. Idiot. Will she even be here? We've already beaten this boss. Master Edition. Alright, now to really sequence break this game. Beach. He's already dead. She's not here because I've already killed her. Oh, she's not here yet. Damn it. So we have to open the contraption in order to get to that fog wall. So there's no fog wall for me now. Yeah, we need to do the basement stuff. Well, this is all very interesting. Time for the worst part of the game. You're not wrong. I will agree that this is a weak area in many regards. I like the vistas, and I like the scenery, I like what it looks like. Oh, we have to go down to go up. If I rest at the bonfire, we'll fix the bridge. No, it's not gonna fix the bridge? We have to travel back here? Of course we do. Of course we do. Gotta reset by travel. Because if we go down... You know what? We can go to the Wolf Arena, which might be a fog wall. So let's go hit up that one. If we were already being teleported to the Wolf Arena as a fight, that means that's a fog wall for us. Get out of here. possible the Willem fight is a fog door. That one wouldn't be a fog door, just because I have been an invader in this area so many times, and I've also been a helpful phantom so many times, that I know you can get there both as an invader and as a friendly. Well, we want the items, so we have to do this in a particular order. That was a weird order to do it, actually. Not the drop I thought it was. You have so much to live for, don't do it! You are not gonna mess this up for me, spear jackasses. I can't see, get off the screen! Smart parts! Been mixing orange juice with sparkling water, even making some homemade orangina. That's a favorite of mine. God damn it, how's he above me? Usually he falls. Gotta be kidding me. Fucking Deadeye over here. Sniper goddamn wolf. I ask that we all get along here, sir. Oh. Get the hell out of here. Alright, bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. Fog door. Alright. That's from straight above me. You're such a jackass up there. Just imagine Sniper Wolf chucking spears at people. So that is a dude with a giant, big bow. You can see the arrow in the ground there. They're like the size of a man. And then they explode. Alright, let's find out where this goes. He's using aim assist, I agree. With bated breath, is it a boss fight or is it a new area? And the Dreg style. Well, this is weird. She sings, you will not die. What the hell? What a useless fog wall that is. My god. I was kind of hoping maybe it would be a teleport. Alright, well that's a dead end. What other locations do we have? And the drag style. That's my least favorite connection out of these fog walls. Is from that brutal boss fight, it just drops you back where you first found the boss fight. Prince of the Devil. Alright. So it seems like Ariandel is our current environmental progression route. We also have multiple boss fights that will give us new fog walls. Madeir is a dead end, but item drop. Gale fight is a dead end, but an item drop. So Aldrich is the future, as well as what we're doing currently in Ariandel. This is their favorite teleport. Back to Firelink Shrine. We might have another fog wall out there that I forgot about, but we'll worry about that when we, get stuck somewhere. Get off of me! Go to floating boat, it's faster.